I don't know how to play the piano. Hello, everybody. As promised. The auctions last night were fantastic. Thank you. I am going to be doing something like that again soon. Possibly on Friday with just a couple of pages, and probably not like big major pages, but just something for the community. Maybe some pages that aren't going to go for quite as much. Stuff that you know, little lower priced stuff for people who are don't have quite as deep pockets, but want to be part of this fun little thing, the auctions and whatnot. I am. So last night we did the auctions, and some of the auctions included like 11 by 17 original sketches, which are commissions, which I wanted. I promised I would mail these out today, so I wanted to get them done as soon as possible, and I promised that I would do them on stream. So we got the Starfire bust, which ended up being a bit more than a bust. But I think it came out nicely. I need to scan that in. And then the Red Sonja 11 by 17 full figure, which I think came out lovely. Little Matt Weldon inspiration in the way I did the hair. I love Matt's hair. So. And now the third and last of the auction commissions. LONESTAR Bust. So let me, I'll use this side. Let me entertain you all with my drawing skills. Let's see. Let me try to get an image in mind. What the heck? I'll just do it. Since I did do a little bit more than a bust on the other one. I'll do just a bit more than a bust on this one too, just so everything's fair. But don't expect this next time. I can't constantly be doing more work than I'm offering. Oh, Requiem's over. I need to find some more classical. Problem is I typed in Requiem, so hey, Kevin, P Money, McGee, it's McGee, Brett, Rasmus, Dennis, what's up, buddy? Aloha. Level 3, and that one guy. Piano. Oh, here's a clarinet concerto. Let's do that one. Oh, there we go. That's nice. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's kind of a low recording. Hail, Dan Marshall. Kevin Hugh. Friday is payday. You should do another auction. Yeah, I was going to do one on Friday. I think I'm going to do one on auction, but I'm only going to offer like 2 pieces. What are we sketching? We are sketching LONESTAR. LONESTAR, Heart of the Hero. And good news, Mitch got me in touch with somebody, a real live person at IndieGoGo, so we're working through the issues, but actual communication. So trust in the Lord, guys. Trust in the Lord. But as I said before, I think you guys really dig the auction stuff. So even when I'm flush, you know, I don't need to sit on all my pages for the rest of my life. I'm not going to sell any Lone Star pages. But I'm gonna make some of my other pages available exclusively. I am no longer gonna allow anyone to have them through any other auction sites. They're going to be only available through me directly, through me auctioning them to you guys. And I may do, you know, maybe a couple pages a week. I'm thinking something like that. So yeah, there you go. And I'm doing it for you. Because, you know, once I have the money from IndieGoGo, I'm not going to be like all desperate and pathetic like I was last night, or I am right now. But I'll still do it for you guys. Because, man, you showed so much love last night. I was so stoked. So, just a little bit of me for you, I guess.
Right, spaghetti.
There is the parable of the guy who had lots of stuff but then died, so you're selling your original art to help your family is honorable. Yeah. Personalize it all to discourage flipping. I think everyone last night requested personalization. I'll have to check through once again, but I think it was all requested to be personalized. Oh, the pieces I auctioned off. Flipping is when you buy something and then you sell it for a higher price. It was a really fun stream. I'm glad you liked it, Hikaru. I am glad. I had fun too. I'm always like super sketchy on auctioning stuff, but last night was really. I just felt supported by you guys. I'm not gonna cry about it or anything, but I just. I felt the love, man. I felt the love. My fans are the best.
Check it out. Email.
Check it out. What?
In my class.
What would the email be?
I don't know.
What should I search? British Lit? Yes?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Forward to your email? Why isn't it going to your email? There you go.
They don't have my name.
Okay. Receipt for my debit. Oh, did somebody just buy something? I'm stinking. So this new TV we have is a smart TV, which unfortunately young JoJo over here has been ordering movies off of Amazon. I'm gonna have to figure out how to lock it.
Is the printer working?
The printer is working. I don't know if there's any paper in it. You guys can't even see what I'm drawing yet, huh? How long do you have to wait for IndieGoGo to pay out what you made from LONESTAR? That pays out monthly, but you know, I started this whole thing in the hole, which was difficult to get out of, and so you know, the LONESTAR money is gone. It's gone. I actually used. I mean, it saved my house. You know, caught me up on debt and stuff. And then, you know, I paid for the printing on my credit card. But that's because I had that freaking $30,000 coming from the mag. And then it's just kind of stalled out. But hopefully it will be resolved very soon. Because I am having, they should be shipping out LONESTAR to me this week. So how many issues of LONESTAR? You mean how many copies in the print run? Or like how many issues are in the series? There's 3 issues in the series. I'm not quite halfway through the second one, art-wise. I think you've seen that image, right? The double-page spread was page 1617 out of another 48-page issue. So. Wait till your kids learn to cast video and pics from their phones to your smart TV. Yeah. Can you even buy dumb TVs anymore? They're all smart TVs now, huh? Man, I went to Target because I wanted to get like a little TV because it was just for our bedroom. I don't want to put another. You guys know the story, right? About how the last TV we got, which was like Christmas or something. No, before Christmas. I bought this new TV, and within 6 months, JoJo breaks it. It was a 55-inch TV I got from Costco, right? Because JoJo had broken the last TV. I love that kid, but he is just he's a one-man wrecking crew. And so yeah, 6 months later he breaks the next one, and I'm like, So we didn't have a TV forever. We just had the crappy old one in my bedroom. And then I can't remember what it was. It was like a birthday party or something, sleepover or something. And so they're like, hey, can we take the TV out in the living room? And so we're like, sure. So they took the TV out into the living room. What? I can't hear you. Eden's Anime Club. And so the TV was there ever since. And I'm like, well, now we don't have a TV in the bedroom, so we're like trying to watch TV on our phones or whatever. So I got a check-in from Heritage Auctions, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Target and get a little TV for the bedroom. So we got that, and now it's costing me more money because JoJo. JoJo! He is he's a pill, that one. You know what? I think this circle's off. Hope you didn't break JoJo. No, we didn't break JoJo. Tarnation is Anime Club. You know, my daughter has some friends at school that like anime, so they get together and watch some anime here and there once in a while. And they did it at my house. I like them doing it at my house because I don't necessarily trust the parents of the other kids to keep track of what's going on. Remember when you were a kid and you go over to Bucky's house because his parents are cool and they let you smoke pot. Yeah. I ain't down with that kind of parentage, so I'd rather they have Anime Club at my house. Why does everyone just leave the door open when they walk out of my room? Anime Thursday nights. I still, yay, another stream. Yeah, it's a short stream. I'm just gonna finish this up, and then I gotta take a shower, and I'm gonna pack all this stuff up and walk it over to the post office. Such excitement, right? Such excitement. The post office. All right, let's see. Let's find another piece of royalty-free music I can enjoy. Wait, was this the same piece? Whatever. Might be the same piece. I didn't check. Do I know what type of anime? The type that I will allow to be played in my living room. I think the first Anime Club, I told them to watch Akira. Because my daughter had never seen it. She's only watching all the new stuff, and I'm like, or Studio Ghibli stuff. She loves Studio Ghibli. Who doesn't love Studio Ghibli besides Doug TenNapel, who apparently just hates everything that he didn't create? Just buy some cheap plasmas off of Craigslist. Yeah, it's hard because, you know, JoJo's he's developmentally retarded, and so it's really, really hard for him to learn 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. To be disciplined. I can discipline him, and he just forgets his little impulses. Just, it's really hard to discipline this kid and have it stick. So I don't know what to do. He got mad at the TV and he throws remote controls at it and breaks them. So if I buy another TV eventually, like a good TV for the living room, I'm gonna just buy a giant piece of plexiglass to go over the front of it, just so it, in case he has another little spat, the remote control he throws at it will bounce. But yeah, I mean, because dude, that 55 inch that he broke, that was not cheap. It was one of those cool concave ones, you know. Man, that was a cool TV, and it just became a pile of junk because he just got mad and threw the remote control at it. Or no, I don't think he even threw it. I think he like went up to the screen and just banged it with the remote. I'm like, ah. Dun, dun, dun. Can you guys even see this? Let's see. Let me. That's where we're at. Lone Star. Lone Star. The plexiglass. What they did that for TV in one of my brother's group homes. The plexiglass. Hide the remote. Well, it was an Xbox controller in one case. Maybe in both cases. You know, you can't hide it. He's playing Xbox. Aren't these streams just so much nicer with some classical music playing behind me? So, drawn and quartered. I was thinking tonight of doing either Universal Monsters or perhaps something like Inhumans. Not the Inhumans, but Inhumanoid. So like The Thing or the Abomination, Creature from the Black Lagoon, sort of monster creatures. Hellboy. Hellboy would probably win. Have we done a Hellboy? I feel like we've done Hellboy. Have we done Hellboy on cross-examination? Not cross-examinations. Drawn and quartered? I've got too many shows for my own good. Cthulhu. Yeah, Cthulhu could be one of them. What do you guys think? I want to do something where we're getting away from just drawing hot chicks. Predator. Universal Monsters has your vote. Or, oh, that was something else I was thinking. Hanna-Barbera. Or, like doing something like Looney Tunes, but like a modern take, or your take on, you know, sort of doing those characters, but not in the cartoon style, in your own style, right? I don't know. I'm trying to think of something something cool and unique. That's a tangent. I know who's going to give me crap if I leave that tangent there. Yeah, like a realistic depiction of Fred Flintstone and Yogi Bear, something like that. Herculoids. Realistic cartoons. We could have a whole list of characters. Wile E. Coyote. Johnny Quest. Well, Johnny Quest is already drawn semi-realistically, so. All right, I think I'm ready for inks. Doug would draw the Wolfman peeing, just saying, If we do Universal Monsters, then Malin Militia will skew the vote for Wolfman. Alright, let me use a brush for the bigger lines. Use my brush.
Where's the other one?
There it is. No, Dennis, I won't be doing wrestlers. Actually, Testosterone Overload is already going to be doing all the wrestling stuff, so on his channel. For those who didn't know, Testosterone Overload is doing a drawn and quartered of his own. It's not drawn and quartered; it's drawn in blood, I think it's called. But yeah, it was wrestlers stuff, which I'm not a huge fan of. So I hope he does well with that. It's so nice when my brush is behaving. Love the A-Team. Mike needs a bigger Lone Star Squadron to keep the Malin Militia from skewing his votes. Malin Militia sure as heck hasn't been showing up the last couple weeks. Oh, and John might not be here tonight. He might miss his first ever missing of drawn and quartered. Malin's a bit under the weather, so if you would all pray for him. We hate to have to do a drawn and quartered without our handy dandy whipping boy. But yeah, I think Universal Monsters is it for this week. I don't want to put that any more thought into it. Maybe the week after that we'll do cartoons into whatever your particular style is. I'm sure Doug TeNapel will just make it whatever his style is. And now I need another song. John needs to stop drinking that wolf's milk. That's so wrong. All right. We're going to piano once again. Apologies to those who dislike the piano. I don't understand why you would dislike the piano. That's a pen with putty around it. No, it's a pen with, it's got some soft double-sided tape wrapped with duct tape. The duct tape is just putty colored. This is a very quiet recording. I hope we do Frankenstein. My name is Frankenstein. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are old skater fans, my buddy Steve Caballero has said he's going to come on the show at some point. So I told him it's not an interview or anything; it's just a hangout. So whenever it's good for him, I'll probably hit him up again soon. See if he's got time. He's just always out of town, that guy. Bill. Ladies and gentlemen, in the chat we have Bill Tortellini, the letterer of Lone Star. Say hello. Oh, this brush is behaving so well. The monster or the scientist? Oh, when I say my name is Frankenstein, that's from Young Frankenstein. So, have you not seen Young Frankenstein, Scott? goodness. Oh, and somebody was asking earlier, and I didn't answer it yet, if I'm still working on the atomic family. It's not the nuclear family anymore, it's the atomic family. And the short answer is no. Not that I'm not going to, but at this moment in time, I didn't get the money, so I don't have the money to pay the artist to work on new pages. So until I do have the money to pay him, I don't want to push the point. Not right now. I'll be done with this in a bit. Okay, go ahead. Now I smell the bacon and I want some of that salad. Dang it. The preview is great for Atomic Family. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, I definitely want to get back on top of that, but I don't want to hire people and then not pay them, right, Bill? You know how that feels, right? I still have to pay Bill. This freaking Meg money is not. I'm telling you, this Meg thing is cursed. Will I be at WonderCon? I think I will be. Is Meg still under IndieGoGo review? Yeah, that's the problem. It's still under quote-unquote review. Talked to the guy finally today. As I mentioned earlier, Mitch got me in touch with an actual living, breathing human being. And he said it is most likely because Lone Star hasn't been fulfilled yet, and that they don't usually allow people to start a second campaign until the first one is fulfilled, and he didn't know why they allowed me to. So, yeah. But I sent him all the so-called receipts for the printer, so he knows that it is on its way. And I'm like, dude, I need that money because I need to use that money to fulfill Lone Star, because I need to, shipping isn't going to be cheap, and I need to use that money to ship books out. So come on now, don't mess me up. So anyways, he said, gosh, I'm not sure if I read it correctly, but I think he said he could take care of it in a couple hours. There's some people he needs to talk to, so we shall see. But yeah, Mitch really came through for me, so thank you, Mitch Brightweiser. Sounds like Johnny Cord is Universal Monsters most like Frankie and the Monster. I want to live. Mike is going to have to go back to Mongolian Grill. Is there SJW messing with your money? I don't know. I don't know what the assumption seems to be that they should not have allowed me to run a second campaign before I fulfilled the first one. So we'll have to see if that is the case, and if it is the case, then the fact that I have the printed books coming in should clear everything up, hopefully. I mean, they certainly can't be like, well, we can't release these funds until you fulfill your first one. Meanwhile, we're not giving you the money so that you can fulfill your first one. That would be so screwed up. Probably have to take a loan out someplace or something. Or sell an awful lot of artwork. You done with your homework? Bye. That was a no. He was not done with his homework. Uh-oh. Time for another song. But I'm in the middle of inking something. I don't want to stop. All right. Click. Oh. Already did that one. Hopefully no women sometime. I'll just see some monsters, not hot chick with a white streak in her hair. So the Bride of Frankenstein, you don't want the Bride of Frankenstein on the list? Everybody always just wants hot chicks. What's up with that? What's up with that, man? What's up with that? Can Predator or Alien be on the list? No. That is not a universal monster. Is it? I kind of mean by universal monsters the classics, you know. Der Frankenstein or Der Wolfmann. Mr. Dracula. Dracula. I am Count Dracula. The Mummy, Dracula, yeah. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh, all the good stuff. Ooh, maybe Robbie, the robot from Forbidden Planet. Does that count? Does that count as a universe monster? I'm just gonna black this in now. The Fly! The Fly! Jekyll and Hyde, right? Jekyll and Hyde. Or Mr. Hyde, anyways. You could probably even count Dorian Gray. Although his monstrosity was wasn't revealed until the end. Phantom of the Opera. Yes. Oh, my daughter would love that. She loves Phantom. Righty. I love the 1925 Lon Chaney Phantom. Sorry, dude, about a flood ruining those comics, Bill. Oh, what happened, Bill? What did... I do a great Invisible Man. Oh, you lost a ton of your singles in the basement. Ah, that's the worst. Yeah, I lost a ton of my stuff in the flood of my brother and my nephew putting all my stuff outside. Okay, just so you don't get the wrong angle on this here. This is the correct angle. I know the camera's at an angle, so it makes it look like he's got a dome head, but he doesn't. He looks like that. Mr. Bill lost his singles. Did you have flood insurance? Because you know what Eric Larson did when his house went up in flames. He had his dad's comic book collection, and when his whole house went up in flames, including his dad's old comic book collection, which included, you know, like Fantastic Four. I think it was like, you know, all old stuff, right? FFs and whatnot. But they all suddenly were in mint condition when it came to the insurance company. Yep. We're all magically in mint condition. Sorry if I'm outing Eric for his insurance fraud, but he doesn't like me anymore, so I don't care. Past the statute of limitations anyways. But that's just the kind of guy Eric is, I guess. Oh, you're done with your homework now? Then why are you getting on the computer? Micah's in here. He's looking up something. How much bacon do you have? I smell bacon.
It's all gone.
You guys suck. Is the bacon really all gone?
Yeah.
Jeez. Thanks for saving me some, by the way. I know, no bacon for me. Should have taken the salad option. Did he say you're welcome? Oh, I didn't. That's a paddling. I have a lot of trades now. Any notables lost in the flood you really sad about? Oh, you guys are just talking to each other in the chat. It's like you're just in a chat room watching some random guy draw. checking my... Nope, nothing back yet. Tugs on, here. The other thing I'm going to do is maybe I will, as a stretch goal of the next Lone Star book, I'll gather together all of the Lone Star commissions that I've done, because I think I have them all scanned in, and make like a little Lone Star sketchbook in the back of the next issue if it's a stretch goal, maybe an extra 8 pages of stuff or something. If it works out that way. What do you guys think? You want a stretch goal with all these drawings in them? Bacon coupon stretch goal. Oh, you know what would be cool? I could do like war bonds. I could do like old, like they did the war bonds, but do them like Lone Star version of war bonds, or like a war bond ad, like they had the old Superman war bonds ads. I could do that, but with Lone Star, maybe as a print or something. I don't know, something like that. That could be cool. Is Lone Star all printed? Yes, it is printed. I was talking to Brett, my printer buddy. And he said, once something is printed, it's not like, oh, it's printed, ship it. It's got to be printed, then it's got to be dried, and then it's got to be bound, and then it's got to be boxed. So there's all these different steps, and it's not like print this weekend, ship out on Monday, which I was like naively thinking would be really cool. There's still other processes in the printing, the chain of printing, whatever you call it, between print and delivery. So I guess they'll let me know when it's going to ship. I'm hoping they heat dried, the ink. I've got other samples of their printing, and it seems heat dried, but I'm not 100% sure. I should have checked on that before it went to print, but I just heard about it after the fact. I can see ads for the Daily Wire in Lone Star too. Ah, the Daily Wire. How much do you think all the Lone Star comics will weigh? Oh my gosh, I don't know. You know what? It's probably on my invoice, because it's sure as heck wasn't cheap to pay for shipping. But I don't want to stop what I'm doing right now to look it up. So, apologies. I really want to get this done because I need to get it to the post office. This live stream needs more John Malin. Oh, I'm sorry. Malin's sick. I don't know if he's going to be live streaming at all today. Too much wolf's milk, I guess. Sucking down all that wolf's milk. Then it cannot be good for you. Will you be putting quotes from him on Lone Star about it? Not the first issue, it's already printed. I haven't thought about it for the second one. I will be definitely using that video, though, for my campaign on the second one. If your family doesn't save you a piece of bacon, question the loyalty, right? Who are these people? How dare they not save me bacon? Who do they think pays for all the bacon in this house? I can bring home the bacon, fry it up in the pan, and then watch my kids eat it all as I work on this drawing, man. I'm almost done here. We be asking question and answering too, Mike. Do you need your kids to run campaigns so you can have multiple campaigns at a time? Ah, yeah, I could do. I'm the only one in the house with a bank account, though. And I don't think people want me running multiple campaigns at the same time. Although, the guys want me to run the campaign for Mr. Bean. So, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. I'd have to do it on a different, yeah. Maybe do it under my wife's name or something. Nah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I'd have to figure something else out. I'm going to be maybe talk to the IndieGoGo guys separately. Lower cost for cameos of fans. Lower the cost of cameos for fans? Why, Scott? If you don't want to pay for it, you don't have to be in it. Man, so cheap. Jeez, Scott. What's wrong with you, Scott? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. What did I have it at? $2,000? Not really fair to the guy who did it for the first issue. Although that is the very first issue, so. I think I'm not even going to start another. I'm not even going to start another piano concerto because I'm so close to done. Where's my flipping white jelly roll? All right, let's see. I know zippers are totally unnecessary to draw, but I kind of think it's a fun little detail to have. Because, you know, jackets have zippers. So, why not add them? Not that hard. It's just time consuming. There we go. And let me give it a little. Yeah. All right. Oh, I forgot the detail. The derp. Derpity derp derp derp. I forgot to do this. So for today, I'm going to be taking a walk to the post office to deliver all this goody stuff for my auction winners last night. And then I will come home and start posting that tonight on Drawn and Quartered. Universal Monsters. Universal Monsters is the topic du jour. You guys want to go ahead and start getting that out there. Make sure you link blacklistuniverse.com or a direct link to my that just takes you to my YouTube channel. But make sure you just tell people what's happening. Tell them to subscribe so they don't miss it. And mention that they can check out some of my other videos if they like. You guys are my marketing team, so don't drop the ball on your job. That's your job, guys. It's your job. You're my marketers. You are my influence marketers. You influence your friends and family to become part of this community. The Lone Star community. Actually, the Blacklist community. Because there's so much more here than Lone Star. But it really is up to you. You guys can reach far more as a group of well, as a group than I ever could on my own, regardless how many subs I have, you know. I mean, look, there's only 50 of you watching, right? But if each of you 50 got one other person, or got 2 other people, ooh, if you got 2 other people to join Lone Star Squadron and be a member of the Blacklist family, it'd be huge. It would be huge. All right. I think I need to stop noodling. I just keep noodling. It's this terrible habit I have of never wanting to finish a piece. All right, I'm done. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm done. Am I done? I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna put it down. I'm done. All right. What do you guys think? You like? May want to wait to ship mine. I'm hopeful for Friday's auction. You want me to hold yours off, Dennis? I will. That's fine. Let me see. Here we go. What's the best angle for this camera? I don't like this, huh? There you go. You guys like it? I'm gonna scan it. Right. I'm done. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm done. No, I'm not. I'm on the brink of getting a considerable pay raise. You will have tougher competition in the future. Yes. All right, guys. Well, thanks for being here. Things to do. And, you know, post office closes at 5, so got to get going. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I guess I should have just left it here. Thank you, one and all, for being here. Thank you for being part of this community. And please do like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Hit it again. Make sure it is rung and rung loudly. And let your friends and family know what we do here on Blacklist Universe. Good day.